You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly!
It is Santa. Little worthy.
Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police?
No! Apparently I didn't know where the police station was until about,
How did you make it
3
this far
months
without
ago.
knowing that?
You know, I don't know myself. Chief of police?
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Dylan, is there a difference between chief of police and commissioner?
Well, you see, one of them is Commissioner Gordon, and the other one isn't. So there must
okay,
be a
there we
difference.
go.
Name's Gang. Damon Gang. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
Okay, what's the pun?
That's what I'm trying to find.
I don't know what the pun is.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at that poor fellow.
Oh my god!
I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Oh, man!
Hey! That's...
My sister's muffler!
So, Miss Starr wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, this guy really was wearing that muffler.
But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less.
Is that a knife sheath?
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
A switchblade?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you know, I'm a cop. It makes sense. It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Objection. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What is happening?
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence?
Well, because they hired that not a detective anymore detective to do the job that apparently did a worse job than Gumshoe could do.
If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
Yeah, Gumshoe at least had all his bases covered.
Exactly.
Now, wait just a country minute, Worthy.
Why is everybody country?
Why is he so orange?
Tap. Whoa,
Why does his face match his
It's just
suit?
going!
I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me?
Oh, that was suspenseful music.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Nani? Have a look at this document, where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistake in that signature there is. Miles Edgeworth?
What is happening? I do not understand what is happening.
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel.
Oh, and his suit is probably orange because he's like Colonel Sanders or something. Who knows?
But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
What is happening?
Oh!
What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Okay, everybody's out for Edgeworth in
trying
this
to
one.
strip him of his
Yeah,
award.
I think everybody's out to get Edgeworth and the chief prosecutor for some
car.
reason. It's Edgeworth's car.
Knife.
She was
Edgeworth's
framed.
face.
Yeah.
Alright, wait. Ori, before you press any buttons, I need a quick barometer. His outfit, his look, his aesthetic. Drip or no drip?
I don't know why he has a cassette tape pocket. I'm not a fan of that.
You don't have to understand. You have to diagnose. Drip, no drip.
No drip.
I'm going
No
drip.
drip.
I'm sorry, you don't wear clothing that matches your complexion.
Yeah.
This is
Oh
Noah's
my
Ark of
God.
fashion. This guy
This is Dylan,
fine.
you
Hell
hate
yes.
orange, and you're
While I
telling me
hate
you
orange,
would wear
this dude is making me reconsider.
Oh god.
Really?
Look at his
Okay,
beard.
the
okay?
beard is
After we-
fine.
I'm
Like
not
a
done.
clamshell.
I'm not done. After
It
you look at
does.
his beard, look at his hair. This is Chad Harry Potter. He's working
Again.
the lightning bolt.
I don't
Look
have
at
a
it.
problem with his haircut or his beardscape. I don't even have a problem with the little snez glasses. I have a problem that his main color is orange. Like Mars said, his skin is the same shade of orange. How
It
the
works.
color works. It doesn't work.
I will say, the choice of black shirt, great.
His skin is orange, so I almost gave him the Trump voice. But he is so
Oh,
drippy.
God.
He's so drippy, he couldn't be Trump. Come on.
He looks real evil in this one, I gotta tell you.
Even if he didn't look evil, his actions are speaking
His
louder.
vibe is evil, you know?
His vibe is
very
amazing.
Also,
Contrast.
isn't the classic saying, the devil wears Prada? So if he is a demon, and you are saying that he has the drip, you're just confirming that he is the evil entity in this entire deal.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
I have a side question, Dylan, as a lawyer in training, and somebody who
Sure.
knows about, like, hierarchy. Does the commissioner hold over the chief prosecutor, or, like, the DA's office?
So the prosecution and the police, they have to work together all the time on everything, a lot.
Makes
And
sense.
it's true that line prosecutors, like people who aren't in positions of power, they're just regular prosecutors, it's true that they do wield less authority than the chief of police, the commissioner. And so I've seen situations where the son of the commissioner was just like in some sort of legal trouble. The commissioner himself would put pressure on the line prosecutors to do something.
Interesting.
And so, while that's definitely corruption, it's actually something that does happen.
Is a line prosecutor different than like an assistant district attorney?
No, the same thing.
So Miles is an ADA, and then
Yes, he is.
so
Yeah.
the chief of police would be higher than him. Interesting.
Not
All right.
they're not like his boss, but if the chief of police wanted to make Miles' job impossibly difficult, he could.
And I think that's what he's doing. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
the vibes I'm getting.
Because the prosecutor has to use the evidence the police gathers, and if the
Yeah.
police are told to intentionally do a shitty job, the prosecutor can't stop them.
That's really what it seems like right now, doesn't it?
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth.
I also don't see how this is Edgeworth's fault.
Well, he was the one who was the
He signed
investigator
off on
that
investigation,
scene.
though? Like, when... that would never happen. Why would a prosecutor be a detective, you know?
Gah.
The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
A favor, Judge? I mean, I'm kind of sitting pretty here, not under the thumb of the chief of police right now, so, you know, yeah, sure.
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
Blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
I don't see the point.
Oh!
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
This sounds like a setup, Judge. Is it gonna be like
It
a
would be
false knife?
terrible injury.
All I'm feeling is that, like, it's somehow gonna be like a fake reverse knife and it's gonna stab me instead, and this whole deal is gonna go down.
Never, Phoenix. I just don't want to risk hurting my gavel hand. Otherwise, I have to be rushed to the hospital.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore.
Just use your other hand. Come on, just hurry up and open it.
This game is really taking the reins right now. I am like doing very little touching of the keyboard and it's just going. I want to know what this is first. This is really weird.
Huh, we have a paper that says something like that. There's a small tag on this knife.
It seems to say SL-9 space 2.
What does that mean?
Well, it seems like a case number. I've heard of something similar. Yeah, DL-6 of the DL-6, the DLC incident to fame.
But it's strange.
Huh? What is?
I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's not cryptic at all.
A piece of paper. Letters like this, or letters that looked a lot like this somehow.
All right,
I think you need to press the button.
Yeah. Oh!
Ah! Don't scare me like that.
It scared me. I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. Tip is broken off.
Sussy wussy. And this dark red stain. Blood? Alrighty.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife?
It also gives me like Rust vibes. I don't know.
Sure thing.
That's
not a problem.
horrifying.
Not even a little one, really.
This guy is
That was
an
like
anime
a
character.
Totoro grin.
Yeah. Oh god. All right.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here.
Why?
Unless there's evidence
Pressing
to
the
prove a
hell out of
connection
that.
between this knife and good man.
This is the okay. This is the most sussy wussy person in this entire game. Okay,
even trying
not
to
even
hide
Von
it.
Karma was this sussy wussy. Not even freaking Red White was this sussy wussy. Like I don't.
Playing with you.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation.
That sounds like a Yushu.
A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to the case here, so I can't talk much about it.
Then why did you bring it? What?
He's just setting up Edgeworth.
There was a murder at the police department? A detective?
Wait, are we
Is that
talking
not
about
what this
something different?
Out.
Are we talking about a separate murder?
We might be.
That's hush-hush information, Urgent. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
No, we are. Yes,
We are.
because it was the other guy who was murdered. The guy all in white that we were investigating.
No,
at first.
that's Goodman. Goodman is who we've been investigating now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now this other guy, that's a new guy.
Yeah, and now
Right?
we're on a new guy.
Yeah.
Objection. Well, wait a second. You said 5:15. Time. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
There we go. Order! Order! Order!
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top-secret investigation. Now don't tell anyone, okay?
What?
You are so... I think we understand the police department's situation. I definitely don't. Well, Mr. Wright?
I'm super confused, but 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. It
Can't be
feels like a
coincidence.
setup, that's all I'm gonna say.
The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
However,
No! No!
keep
No!
your questions focused on the case at hand.
That
You
makes
will
me
lose
stressed.
points if you press the wrong
That
thing.
makes me stressed now!
I
don't
will have no choice but to take health from you.
know. I mean...
Don't worry there, Rhino. I don't bite hard.
Oh, God.
Oh, whoa.
That was the most terrified oh whoa I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
Ugh.
Now
I
I'm
want to
distressed.
press this,
now I'm
but we
distressed.
can't.
I don't know if we can or
This face he's doing right
No.
now is very himbo energy.
It is
Check.
it is incredibly himbo
Okay.
energy.
So hear me out. He is literally saying, unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife, the new knife we just got, and Goodman. What does that slip of paper say? It was at the scene of the crime where Goodman was killed. That's the evidence. I guarantee.
Right
And if I'm
here?
wrong, I'm gonna cry.
What if Goodman died once and he never died again? But he wasn't actually killed in the prosecutor's office area. He was killed in the police precinct.
So
Then his
Turnabout
body was
Samurai
moved.
vibes in
Yeah.
Edgeworth's car, and he didn't
Yes.
know. He didn't know it was in his trunk. They planted it in his trunk,
Right.
and then he drove over to the
Yep.
other place, and then
Oh,
she
yeah.
went to look for it, like look for something in Edgeworth's car.
Hmm?
Oh,
What was she doing in Edgeworth's art, though.
What was
getting
she?
getting something, you know, it doesn't matter. Who
I
knows?
feel like they're trying to frame Edgeworth because everyone hates him.
They are really trying to frame
Imagine
Edgeworth.
why.
Maybe that's why Lana decided to take the blame, because she didn't want Edgeworth to take the blame. Okay, I like Mars's idea though about this one.
I would definitely check the paper again, though. Like, make sure the numbers are either
They're
the
not
same
the
or
same,
similar.
but they're very similar. Like
Oh.
6 dash. I
then
think
I'm
this
not
is
sure
right.
if it's the
No,
right
I
thing
like
then.
this. I like this one. I like this one. I'ma do it.
I'm going to cry if I wasn't right.
We're
about
doing
this.
it. Objection! My pointing finger is unscarred, so you should wait a second.
Ah, at last. An honest to goodness objection.
This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman, and here's why.
What do you mean?
I'm so happy right now.
An honest to goodness, what do you mean from Urja? This is great.
Okay, but look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL-92.
And this is important. Why?
Oh, it's backwards. The note is upside down. Over here we have SL-9. It's upside down.
Yeah, it is.
Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. Yep, we just give me a little rotate here.
What's this?
6 minus 7s 12 to. Oh, I was never good at math. That's why I became a
No,
judge.
no, Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up, but turn it around and what do you get?
Aha!
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
Is there an Australian detective on the scene?
SL9. That's the same thing that was written on the knife's tag. Order! Order! Well, Chief.
Oh.
You really tried those puppy eyes.
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Rado.
I win? What game is this guy playing?
We don't know.
We hope you enjoyed watching this episode of the Arcade Cabinet.
Join us. We're live 9 p.m. Eastern, Twitch, and YouTube.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like and subscribe for more content and chaos.
See you next time.
And Meowth, that's right!
No.